and welcome to another Marks vs. Smarks production. A pro and con for WWE Draft tomorrow night on July 19th. I'm looking at a list that doesn't have that date, so that's why I was laughing. And we're going to be talking about the tag teams and what we think might happen. And you're here to listen to two numbskulls talk about it. It's the Slew and
Charles X.
And we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen with all the tag teams. We're gonna mesh it down, but then we were like, screw it. Let's just have an extravaganza. We did it, God, see, I try and make jokes, and then I screw up because I forget people's names.
You screwed up bad. Botchamania right there.
Yeah. And
But, talking about the tag teams.
Yeah. So which one do you want to talk about first? We'll go
What
with
do you mean?
We'll go with the. Here we go.
Which tag team? I got a list right here of tag teams.
Okay, go ahead. Throw something at me. I'll give you what I think might happen.
Alright, I'm just going to go in alphabetical order. I'm not going to choose by preference. I'm going to go with Breezango.
Breezango.
What happens to him in the
I
draft?
think they should stay together for sure. And I'd say maybe, I don't know. It really doesn't matter where they go. I think that they'll just go and they'll thrive in the draft because they'll have more spotlight. That's the answer for most people, honestly. If you ask me why somebody's going to do well because of this, I'll say more spotlight. But I really think that that's all they need because they're a very funny tag team.
And get ready for some classic Tyler Breeze matches. I mean, he's great.
I miss Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, I miss seeing him getting, 15 to 20 minutes.
Doing good.
On takeovers.
He's a very good worker. People don't know it because he just does those.
Trained by Lance Storm.
Yeah.
The Canadian
sensation. A lot of people are trained by Lance Storm.
Oh, yeah. Neither of us, though.
No.
Neither of us.
No. I trained Lance Storm.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I didn't train Lance Storm.
Oh.
But I remember when he played dodgeball in that episode of something I was watching when I was real young. And he lost.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, what's another tag team?
To the next team. Enzo and Cass.
Enzo and Cass. See, a lot of people are thinking that they might get split up because Big Cass can do well on his own. But I don't know if Enzo can do too well on his own, and I think that they would do magnificent together. But, Charles, what do you think?
I think in the long run they'll have another draft probably in about a year.
Yeah.
And it'll be random, but it won't, it'll appear to us to be random. And I think that's when they should get separated. I think give them a year to run SmackDown. Give Enzo a Cruiserweight Championship run. You didn't see that coming.
I wish that there would be a Cruiserweight Championship. That would be so smart.
Well, that'd be nice. And imagine them not being tag champs. Imagine him with that and Cass with the United States Championship.
Yeah, like they could...
reminiscent of fucking Eddie and Chavo, like doing shit like that.
And you stumbled into a good idea that I haven't really thought of. If they had the Cruiserweight Championship on SmackDown, that would negate the needs for them to have two tag team championships. So they could just have the tag team championships on Raw and then have a Cruiserweight Championship on SmackDown.
I think at the rate things are going, they could have... Back in the day, SmackDown had the WWE.
Yeah, there has to be two.
What?
Is that where you're
Yeah,
going
there
with
could
this?
be two. Depending on if they're planning to split teams up, which we'll get to in due time, ladies and gentlemen.
They have to have two tag team championships.
They should. That gives
one for each guy.
More shit for people to brag about having. That's the thing people need in wrestling. Stuff to brag about that they've had.
Yep.
We're the former tag team champions.
Accolades.
The Ascension, if they were out there saying, as former tag team champions, people would say, well, they were good. Yep. Something happened, but they were good. Next team, the Club.
The Club.
Now, I don't know if you look at this as Gallows and Anderson, or...
I would just be talking Anderson and Gallows, because I'd say that they're not going to move as a faction. Factions shouldn't stay together. That's not the same thing as a team, necessarily. I mean, kind of, but not really. I look at Gallows and Anderson as a team, and Styles as a single star who's the leader of a team.
Yeah, but do they all go?
Oh,
How do you
think... Oh, yeah.
How do you view Wyatt family and
I think the
Stuff
Wyatt.
like that.
You're right.
Now, the Wyatt family, I noticed on this list of WWE stars, is all on here as superstars. Or single stars, not as a tag team. Because it does have a list of the tag teams.
I can't wait to see people in the back that are in factions, hopefully just worrying heavily that they're not going to be with their other person. That's just such an entertaining thing to...
Yeah.
There's so many... How many shows do you think the draft is going to last over?
Probably just one and then a supplemental draft.
You think that SmackDown is just going to be it? They're just going to... You think
could.
they'll fit it all into one show? Did they fit it all in one show last time?
I believe so.
You don't think they'll finish it on
can't
Raw?
remember. I think they might have had an additional one on SmackDown, or they had the supplemental draft online. I can't remember.
I hate that. I really wish that they're not...
Honestly, back when I was a kid, I was keeping up with the supplemental draft. I was cool with it. I was like, this is dope.
But it's weird.
Huh? Yeah, you're right. It is.
Because that's... But
Futuristic.
I mean, don't they do that in football too? Not a big football fan, but don't they
Yeah.
kind of do that?
No, not really.
It just keeps going?
Yeah, it does. It's weird.
I just don't see why they wouldn't just keep
I
going.
don't see the point of them
I think
keeping
they
going.
should have it over SmackDown and Raw, but either way.
Well, the next team... Oh,
Yeah.
no, we didn't even really talk about them.
Yeah, I think they'll stay together.
Well, yeah, they'll stay together.
They'll stay together.
Well, what do you think will happen?
All three of them.
What do you think will...
I just think I think that either AJ or the club will go, and then the other one in the back will be worrying that he's not going to go with them, and then he will. That's it. That's the way I'd go with it, at least.
It's like they're going to run SmackDown.
Yeah, they'll be together.
That's going to be great. AJ Styles is going to be a world heavyweight champion.
If they take AJ Styles away from him now, it wouldn't be smart, because at first, honestly, I didn't really like, if you're keeping up with us here, you can tell, I didn't really like Gallows and Anderson. And Anderson still seems to be no threat whatsoever to me because of that Cena fight. But with AJ Styles, they are very funny. Like, without AJ Styles, the driest people that I've ever seen wrestle. So dry. Sorry. I know a lot of people like them, but I am the Slew, not Charles. The Slew thinks that they're a bit dry. But with AJ Styles, that gives them a huge spark. They're really funny, all three together.
They are a good mesh, you know. I'd like them to have a better name. That's nitpicking. I'm not saying shit about
it. The Clubski.
Clubski. Oh my gosh.
The Clubski.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Even if they called it Bullet Clubski.
The Bullet Clubski. The Bulletski Clubski.
Okay.
The Ski Bulletski Clubski. That's hard to say. Say that.
All right.
Say that 27 times fast.
We're sticking with the club.
Okay.
All right.
We think they're going together.
All right. The next team, the Golden Truth.
The Golden Truth. I don't even know if they're going to keep up with that. That could just literally, they could just get drafted apart and nothing be said about it. I don't think anybody would be like, oh, what the heck happened to the Golden Truth? That was my favorite new song. Like, that would be the only complaint.
It's the remix edition.
Yeah. We all
What the heck?
We all heard it.
I think they'll...
Edition.
I don't know what they'll
Remember? The
do. They
remix
misspelled
edition?
it, yeah.
Oh, man. But
I don't know where they'll go, and I don't know why they'll go. They should get split up.
It doesn't matter to me necessarily.
Nah,
That's a
they're
team
fresh.
that if they get split up or not, they're wasting other people's time to me. Unless they're putting over somebody. But they have to get them strong enough to put people over because they're vintage, but they're weak vintage. And if somebody beats them, it just looks like a jobber match rather than them putting somebody over, which is really sad when you think about it.
Yeah.
But
that's true, and that's life. You know, I mean, you get old.
Yeah.
But the next team, two guys who aren't old and could thrive a lot in this draft. The Shining Stars.
The Shining Stars will definitely go together.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a good pick, too. People talking shit about them. And I understand why they'd be talking crap, but
they haven't been given opportunities.
The one time we saw them fight, other than the various other times that we've seen them fight, but the one time we've seen them fight as the Shining Stars, they did very well, in my memory.
Yeah, they did real good.
Yeah, set up their spots.
And you've seen them fight as the Matadors a bunch, so.
Which they were pretty good as the Matadors, but
yeah,
it's
they
just
had a
that
good
gimmick.
little routine.
That gimmick was just too much to bear.
Yeah.
At least they seem like kind of normal people here. I can't even really tell if they're heels or faces right now, though.
Yeah. Tanto Puerto Rico.
It's like, okay, are you really inviting me to Puerto Rico? Because if you're really inviting me
Well,
to
it's
Puerto Rico,
cool.
then that's nice of you. If you're being a dick about it, I can't tell too much. Be a bit
Stick them with
drier.
Alberto.
Eh,
Let Alberto be the leader of their group.
yeah.
Maybe. I hope that's not racist. I mean,
No.
it's not. I just think he's taller. You know, I think it'd be like
That always helps.
Legacy. It would remind me of Legacy.
Yeah.
Having Orton with
Except for the
DiBiase and
Shining
Rhodes.
Stars seem better than DiBiase and Rhodes. Sorry, guys.
Whoa.
I mean, Rhodes got better, and I was really sad when he
They
left.
fought DX in a Hell in a Cell. They were over.
Did Randy not get involved?
Hell no.
Was
They just
was
locked
it 'cause
out
he was
Triple
scared?
H.
Oh.
Then he got in.
Then he got in with Sledgehammer?
No, he just ripped the cage apart from the top down. Just
Was it easy?
No,
looking?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Man. He just ripped the door off the handle. No, I don't remember how he
Why
got
would he
in.
not use the Sledgehammer?
He might have used a sledgehammer, dude. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was in awe that Cody Rhodes and DiBiase were in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
To me,
What
such
year?
a prestigious
Hold
thing.
on, tell me. Let me guess. 2009?
Probably.
Oh, you
I
didn't
don't
know.
I would say that's the year
Yeah,
that I was
random.
thinking.
But, what else we got? I know we have, I can name two off the top of my head.
Hold on. Don't do that. I have a list.
You have a list. We're trying to go listily, even though we're getting far away from this, but the list.
You know what?
Talking about the list.
That's fine sometimes. Sometimes people like listening to some easy
Yeah,
listening.
That's what I like to hear.
Two
Somebody
guys
ramble.
bantering.
Yeah. Dialogue.
All right, here's one.
Give it to
Social outcasts.
me. Man.
Do you have them in the top
Didn't
5
Heath
of the
just
draft?
get hurt?
Heath's hurt.
No, I don't have them. They're going to be in that supplementary draft.
Oh. Ouch. Moving on. The Ascension.
Are they both still
Connor.
signed?
Yeah, Victor only did that demonic Victor for like an episode of like main event or SmackDown.
And now Connor's back?
And now Connor's back.
Okay, they could thrive, honestly. They were
They
a
could
team
do
that
well.
were very entertaining in NXT, and if they would, I don't know. I really don't know what happened. I really don't. Such a strange case. That just goes to show you that you can go over, you can go really far from going over, and somehow they did it. But I think they could thrive wherever they go together. There's no way anybody's gonna be like, I'm taking Connor. I just don't see that
Like,
happening.
yes, I'll take Victor.
I was hoping you'd say that. Who else?
I just think it's weird that the best Ascension member is in TNA. Bram. He was originally in the Ascension. That's a little fun fact for you viewers at
Bram
home.
and Victor would be entertaining. It wasn't Bram and Connor.
Bram and Connor. Yeah, and they just went by Bram and Connor.
Really?
I'm just kidding. No, they went by the Ascension. But it'd be funny if Bram and Connor was one word. Just
All
picture
three
that.
of them would be
BRAMMANKONNER.
I feel like they didn't get Bram because they got Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin is very similar to Bram to me.
That'd be a sick team. Put that in that Dolph and Baron Corbin.
But it would only
group
be a sick
that we
team
put in
because
another video.
they're so damn similar. It's like the same reason Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler would be a good team. It's just like you're just making them a team because they look the same, which is weird.
I guess.
Honestly, if I'm putting a tag team together, I would try and pick somebody like two people that have strengths and other people's weaknesses rather than two people that are the same.
Well, that's good thinking.
But-
Unlike the Golden Truth.
Yeah. Who just
Two
have
comedy
nothing.
acts.
Nothing.
It was like, I'm the funny guy. Me too.
I know there's a couple more.
Let's wrestle.
Let's get through these.
Let me go back to my list
I
here.
feel like I know who's next, but I thought that one of these.
Oh,
two-
snap.
Is it the one I'm thinking?
The Dudley Boys.
It's not, but I know you have something. What are you thinking on this one? We'll go
I'm
with you for the
thinking
rest.
split them up.
Yeah.
Make Bubba, don't call him Bully Ray, but turn him into his TNA gimmick, because that was good. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
He looked like a badass. He was feuding with Hogan.
He was married to.
He was, married to Hogan's daughter.
God.
Porked her and left her in a dumpster.
Well, he was really with
That was made up.
Was he really with Miss Tessmacher in real life? Or is that?
I don't know. I know he's with Velvet Sky in real life. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to get it meddle
That's
into
fine.
people's personal lives here.
That's just crazy because it's Bully Ray.
Yeah.
But anyway.
What a G, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's got a black brother
Yeah.
and a hot fucking girlfriend or wife. He's got the dream.
Well, continue, sorry. Do you think Bully Ray's going to thrive? Sorry
Bully
for using
Ray's
that
gonna
word again.
thrive. He could win a title, a singles title.
Yeah. Give him Intercontinental. Has he ever had it?
No, fuck no, he's never had that.
No, well, don't you think it'd be weird to see him with it?
It'd be cool.
Yeah, it would.
Not if he wears the Dudley Boys gimmick.
Yeah.
He needs to dress better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Present yourself like a champion.
He does.
Anyway, this isn't ECW, damn it.
Yep, not ECW. That's one thing we can tell you. But who's next? Well, what's gonna happen to Devon?
He's gonna turn into Reverend Devon. Batista's gonna come back and be his deacon. And then he's gonna flounder on Raw.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what'll happen to him.
Well,
I know that's bad.
it
I'm
sounds like they're paying.
do all this with Bubba, make him a champ. And then I'm like, put Devon on Raw.
Yeah. Hey, Devon, if
I
Devon
just
got
don't
the
know
United States Championship, I'd be pretty psyched.
Honestly, I just think Bubba's such a good talker.
Yeah.
He can work real well.
Definitely.
Devon can work real well, and Devon can hold his own on the mic.
It's just whenever you see a guy headbutt a guy in the nads that many times, you're like, probably couldn't make it himself. Because he can't hold the legs apart.
He's the head to the balls.
Yeah, he can't hold the legs apart.
Yeah.
He can't do the first part of the move. He can't be alone. But anyway, who's next?
You know, you have a good point there. Because Bubba's just winning matches, just pinning guys like that.
Yeah.
With their legs back, their shoulders are down for the 3 count, 15 count.
Yep.
Wow. You just blew my mind. Anyway, the New Day. Next on my list.
Oh yeah, the New Day. I think they'll stay together. Obviously,
They should. They're the most.
They're gonna go
one of the most
wherever-
overacting wrestling.
the vignette that I've built up in my mind is the New Day are going to be celebrating the fact that they all got put on SmackDown, right? And then the Wyatts,
Or Raw.
the Wyatts who previously got put on SmackDown or Raw also, and the New Day forgot in their time of celebration are just going to walk up behind them and be like, ha 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 ha, and they're going to be like, whoa, Wyatts, and they're going to run. That's just a vignette that I've built up in my mind for that. Not going to happen.
That was really good.
But anyway.
That was like Scorsese good.
Yeah. New Day's gonna stay together. You agree?
I would say so.
You said earlier.
Unless Big E and Kofi go to Raw and Xavier Woods goes to SmackDown to win the Cruiserweight title from Enzo Amore.
But like you said earlier, it wouldn't make any sense to split up one of the biggest acts in wrestling.
It would not make sense unless they moved him to Raw and then they got Bo Dallas in place of Xavier Woods.
And now we're just talking
You heard
crazy.
I'm not being crazy.
You have said that always. That it would be really funny, but acceptable because of how positive, like,
the power of positivity, yeah. I mean,
It's
that
so
fits
funny.
in perfect. All right. The Usos.
I was wondering when the Usos were coming up. You had a good point earlier. Go ahead, Charles.
Split them up.
Split them up.
Split them up. That's a team that should definitely be split up in the draft. People aren't necessarily tired of seeing their matches because, you know, I mean, I respect all wrestlers and giving their all.
Let them gain an identity.
But yeah, let them single each other out. Wear their own gear.
Yeah.
Let one of them if they want to be the Roman Reigns of the group and still wear the Uso gear.
Yeah.
Let them do it.
That's
Let them
the
use
thing.
the "I'm on top" song.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
that's
crime
not
time
a bad
it.
song.
Crime time it.
Yeah.
Did
Prime
JTG Shad?
Oh, never mind.
Kept
Yeah,
the same
okay.
song and gear, and JTG
I was thinking
changed.
primetime players who also did that.
No,
So
no, not the Crime Time players,
No.
which would be a super team.
wow, make the crime time players great again.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, I'm just
Get
saying,
up
it's
off
not
the
that
floor,
Great, honestly, it's
Get
not
up
that
off the floor, Slew. One and only Slew.
Okay, there's a bunch more, or just I'm thinking 2 more. The only 2 that I have left in my mind. I'm sure there's more.
What? 2 more teams?
Yeah, I'm sure there's more, right?
One of your teams is not listed as a team on WWE, so they will be drafted probably as single
Which
stars.
one is that?
There's the Lucha Dragons. They're separated
That's
on
what
here.
I was thinking.
The Wyatts are all separated on here.
Which is weird.
What else we got? And the last team, the Vaudevillains.
Yeah, I was thinking of them too.
Vaudevillains.
Vaudevillains will stay together.
Yeah, they should.
They need to. They're growing on people too. You know, they had that one little incident in the beginning that got everybody subconsciously, whether anybody wants to believe it or not, we were all slightly against the Vaudevillains because Enzo got hurt.
Yeah.
But finally, we're getting over that, and they're giving us some pretty good matches and showing us that weird vaudevillain style for the Vaudevillians, and they're doing pretty good. They're pretty high up there on Raw, you know, getting to come out.
I think they'll definitely stay together in the draft because they've been a team since 1912.
Yeah.
And as long as they're a team, they don't age.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
So,
hey, you guys have all seen those
really,
magical rings that they have on their hands?
No, it's just a...
They cling them together. And
okay.
If they were to uncling them, their age would... That's their tragic end. They knuckle bump after a match on accident. No!
They blow up. We beat the golden truth!
We did! Thank God Truth decided to put us over tonight. But anyway, that was it?
Miz and Mizdow. Where do they go?
I think Mizdow will go to Monday Night Nitro. Oh. ROH?
Beat you to it. Beat you to the different show.
You talking about
I'm kidding. They're
SmackDown
not on, they're not
Live?
on there.
You talking about SmackDown Live?
SmackDown.
SmackDown
Oh, man.
Live.
Damn. They really missed an opportunity there.
Yeah. But
that sucks. Well, we miss him.
Yeah.
Would have been a perfect time for you guys to be around, Road Scholars. That'd be the tag team I'd draft next.
Yeah.
After all of those others. But anyways, we're going to cut it there.
We are going to
You guys have been great clapping at home. Bothering your apartments upstairs. With all your applause. You are great fans of Marks vs. Smarks. You have been with Charles X. You have been with
The Slew.
and
The Slew.